Hey film fans, my name is David. This is Film Collector Archive, and today we are talking about a fantastic new release from Imprint for The Warriors. Imprint is a label out of Australia that is quickly rising on my list of essential boutique labels. I am very impressed with the work they are doing. I've picked up several of their releases that are now a part of my collection. My favorite of which I think to this point would have to be the Odd Couple collection. That comes in a very similar box set presentation that we're about to look at here with their release of The Warriors. But they do really outstanding work. And there's some other releases that I am most certainly after that I have not picked up quite yet. But for me, the high mark so far is the Odd Couple. I was very happy to pick that up. But here we have a really great, again, kind of box set style presentation here of the 1970s classic. This is, of course, The Warriors from 1979. But the neat thing here is that we actually get, and the reason that we have this box set presentation is we actually have two Blu-ray cases inside here. The first of which includes the director's cut, and the second disc is the theatrical cut. Each cut of the film has their own disc and again their own Blu-ray case, and there are different supplements on each disc as well. So there's supplements reaching across both discs, and then each disc gets its own cut of the film. So great presentation, great way to kind of divide up the materials here. Yeah, they could have put, just done this with one Blu-ray case and then put two discs in that case. But I really, really like their box, the hard box presentation. So Imprint, if you're watching this, I don't know if you are, but definitely let's continue down the road of these nice hard boxes. I know us collectors love that presentation, and Imprint seems to be one of those labels that they're very, I guess, in tune with collectors and what collectors would like to see. So go ahead, and we're going to give you loud there. Give you a look at the presentation here. Now on the back we do have a small card here, and yes, always be careful to take off your J cards, folks, or in this case not really a J card, but sometimes you can take part of the back of the case off, so just always be careful doing that. That's your PSA for today. Here is the card. If you want to pause and read over that, you can. Shows you the supplements that are included with each of the discs. And just to note kind of the film stats here, this is from 1979. Now I don't know if this is the director's cut or the theatrical cut, but the runtime listed on the back here is 1 hour and 34 minutes. It has been a significant amount of time since I've seen this film, and I would assume that the print that I saw was the theatrical cut. I've heard iffy things on the director's cut, so I'll go through and watch both of these for sure. But yeah, 1 hour and 34 minutes. Here is the back of the box. Very cool. There is the spine, and yeah, same thing on the other side. And this is, if you're following along with the spine numbers, looks like this is spine number 123. All right, so their presentation here. So this is, you just slip off the top, and we've seen this presentation too across some of the Vinegar Syndrome releases. Kind of follows that style. And then it's got, I don't know why I like the little notch here on the side, and then that follows the box here, but that's really cool. So we have the Warriors, and then on the other side here it says, between them and safety stands 20,000 cops and 100,000 sworn enemies. They've got one way out, one chance, one night. This is one of those quintessential 1970s films. Like I said, it's been some time since I've visited this particular title. This is a great opportunity for me to right that wrong and get back to this film, and this time be able to watch both the director's cut and the theatrical cut. So here, the first disc, we have the director's cut. There's a listing of the supplements on the back, which we'll just go over quickly here. We have a 1080p high definition presentation by Paramount Pictures. I don't know how recent the scan is, if that's a new scan. It certainly does not mention it here. But we get an audio commentary by author, historian Chris Poggiali, I'm probably butchering that name, and former editor of Fangoria, author Michael Gingold, from 2022. Introduction to the new edition by director co-writer Walter Hill. And then we have 4 featurettes that are included here, which I think... no, that's just on this first disc here. So we have 4 featurettes: The Warriors, The Beginning, The Warriors, Battleground, The Warriors, The Way Home, and finally The Warriors, The Phenomenon. So, and we have the 1 hour and 34 minute runtime listed here, and the theatrical cut is just 1 minute shorter. It's listed at 1 hour and 33 minutes. So whatever that's worth to you, there's a difference of 1 minute there. And if we open this up, we get the single disc presentation. Nothing else to speak of on the interior there, but I like that we get some really great disc art there. And not only that, but we get artwork that spans the inside here as well, which is always a nice touch. Okay, so that is, again, the director's cut. We'll put that back in the box. And second up here, we have the theatrical cut. There is the cover and the back. Again, to quickly go over the supplements here, we have, again, a 1080p high definition presentation by Paramount Pictures, audio commentary by film critic author Walter Chaw, The Warriors from the cutting room floor, deleted extended scenes from the television version. So that'll be interesting. Usually, when you have deleted extended scenes, some of that will be, unrestored. So there might be a little bit choppy looking video, whatever quality on that. Sound and Fury, scoring The Warriors. Interview with composer Barry Dvorzin from 2022. Last Train to Coney Island. Interview with actor David Patrick Kelly from 2022. We Got the Streets. Interview with actor James Remar from 2022. All of these are from this year. Nowhere to Run. Interview with actor Dorsey Wright. Literally Classic, The Ancient Greek Roots of the Warriors. That'll be interesting. And Magic, Whole Lot of Magic. Video essay by Chris O'Neill. And The Warriors Scrapbook, which is a photo gallery, as well as a theatrical trailer and TV spot. Okay, so that is what's included there, and there is the disc art on the theatrical cut, as well as the interior art. Coney Island, cool imagery there. All right, so that is it. One thing, if I am going to mention anything as, maybe a wish for the future with these imprint releases, I'm a big sucker for a booklet, for essays in a booklet format. Really, that's the only thing here that kind of jumps out to me that seems to be missing if I was to get really particular. I would love to see that in the future, maybe with included with these imprint releases. I know these releases are always really involved, and there's maybe sometimes budgetary concerns, things of that nature. But if possible in the future, I mean, that would be really cool to see books or booklets included with these releases. But we have a wonderful presentation here from Imprint. Again, they're a label that I'm very excited about, one that I will continue to collect from. I'm excited about new announcements that are coming from these guys, and some titles that I have my eye on right now that I hope to bring into the collection really soon. And if and when that does happen, I will be sure to feature those titles here on the channel for you guys to take a peek at. But yeah, this is the Warriors, and seems to be, right now at least, the kind of definitive edition where we have both cuts of the film in a very nice hardbox presentation here. Now, I'm not as familiar with Imprint in terms of what they do after the fact, in terms of the however many of these they print with the hardbox. I imagine there will be a standard release after, or I at least hope that'll be the case, but I don't know how that will be packaged, where we have two cases in here, two cuts of the film. Just something to be aware of. If you are interested in this particular presentation, I would jump on this sooner rather than later. Importing here to the States from Australia can be pretty consuming in terms of shipping fees and that sort of thing. With me, sorry, I might have touched the mic there. With me, I like to purchase from here within the States, and there's a couple really great places to buy import discs from. My retailer of choice is Orbit DVD out of Asheville, North Carolina. I buy discs from them constantly. Also, the other one that I'll mention here in this video is Diabolic DVD. I have bought from them as well. Both of these, both Orbit DVD and Diabolic DVD are they're a wonderful resource for us here in the States to get these import discs. So go check those guys out if you're interested. And yeah, let me know down in the comments, is The Warriors a film that you have seen? Let me know your thoughts. This is definitely a classic piece of American cinema, one that I'm very excited to get back to, as it has been a substantial amount of time since I've seen this film. But yeah, interested to know your thoughts. I hope you're all doing really well, and until next time, I hope you're able to watch a lot of great films.